It's been a good 1 or 2 weeks. I have no idea when the last time I even videoed. But I can tell you is that it didn't stitch a lot. And I'll tell you why in a bit. But thank you so much for coming to watch my video. My name is Rebecca, but I go by the Math Stitchy Girl here on YouTube and on Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook as Becca TMSG, which stands for the Math Stitchy Girl. Today is April the 3rd. We're finally in April. It's a Monday, of course. And I've been kind of sick. I've been kind of gloomy. I don't know. Not really depressed, but like not a lot of things were catching my eye on wanting to do it, but yeah. That thing. But what I've been trying to do in the last whatever, if I have been stitching, I've been trying to organize my stuff, which I kind of did, but I need to take a lot of my now specialty flosses and put them on to my special bobbin floss drops. But yeah, so I would like to kind of rewind this and say thank you everybody who is returning. Thank you anybody who is new. If you like what you see, I hope you subscribe and like this this video. So, and I hope you actually subscribe so you can see more content. I will have to say though, this channel is mostly about cross stitching, but I might put a little bit of something else in here and there, but it is mainly cross stitching. I would also like to say that I am a progress stitcher. Like I do it just to make some progress, but I'm not a finisher. I haven't finished anything in the last year or so, year and a couple months that I've actually been actively stitching, just because I keep starting new things, or I'll abandon something, or I go through bouts of like not kind of depression, but kind of laziness as well. But this is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter video just because I don't have a lot, but I would like to talk to you about my plans for this April, because unfortunately since I was kind of sick and gloomy and whatever in the last 2 to 3 weeks of March, I did not complete my March Madness for Fandom Stitching Central, which made me sad, and I haven't even done any of the weeklies yet. Like I totally skipped. It's just like I have not even done any of my challenge groups, but I want to get back into that. So I have my handy dandy little my new notebook. I still use my Witchy Stitchers cross stitching journal on my iPad, but that's just now so that I can take a picture of the first time I'm cross stitching a project, so that by the time I do my yearly, because I don't think I'm gonna do like every 6 months kind of whip parade. It might be just a yearly, so I can show you what it had looked like in the beginning of whatever time I started it in 2023 until that whip parade. So I do have a small thing of haul, not really like actual haul, but like something that I just wanted to show off. I can't show you my new fabric because it is by Grace Notes Fabrics, but I won't be showing it until I show you what the first part of I believe it's Lola Crows. I will link what it is in my description box, but she's gonna have a sale that's gonna start officially on April 14th. So I have on my threads and now I have my fabric, but I promised Grace Notes that I will not show off this fabric because I'm not supposed to, so, but it'll be in their shop sooner or later. So but I went to my local, it's not really local, I live in South Notomas in Sacramento, and I have two that I can drive to. I can drive to the Alameda, which is by the bay, which I went to last Saturday, which I got pretty much all of the carry-on the water lilies, my treasure braids, and my Gloriana that they had in stock there. For all my Chatelaines, whatever I was missing, I grabbed it, and I'll show you those in a bit when I show you my Chatelaines. But I have, when I went to my other one, which is in Placerville, it's Kelsey's Needle Crafts, I believe it's called. I grabbed another John James 28 size because I actually do prefer these ones to the Boheme, or I think that's what it's called. I don't like the other ones, but I like these ones. And then I saw this this floss. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it, but it looked very interesting, and I might incorporate it into something. This is a color wash hand painted Japanese silk. It's from Glisten Gloss, I guess. So this is what it looks like. This is what the back part looks like. I love that reddish and gold. They have some other colors, but I don't know if I was gonna like this, so I just grabbed the one. And then what else came in my mail? I don't know if this is the right one. So these are my threads for oh, this is my thread pack, which I need to put this on my ring. But I did get my Under the Sea Fabrics beads, which came in the mail. So I've officially got my beads, which also brings me to that until April 15th, I believe. Heaven and Earth, not Heaven and Earth, oh wow. The European cross stitch for their PDFs or for their paper charts, beads, thread packs, everything. There is a 10% sale. I believe since it's Easter, it's always around this time. Their spring sale. And so I'll be buying the beads for two of my patterns, which I'll show you in a sec. And this is just the bag I have on the other side. And then the other thing that came in today was from my ABC Stitch, and I was able to get my Deep Blue Sea and Midnight for Gloriana for my projects, which makes me one very happy girl. So here's the blue, and here's the blue greens. I like these colors. I needed these colors, and now I have these colors. Yay! So we're good to go on this. She's annoying. Kadia, stop it. She hears people, so she has to bark. But yeah, I'll show you, because I have all of them on different rings, and I'm slowly putting them on things. So I decided I'm going to separate them. So this has all of my Gloriana so far. I still have to go grab for my Chinese garden and put them on the rings. And then I've been putting them on my Adam Hart straps. So there's these. So I have that one. I have my Dinky Dyes. I have 2 sets of Carrion Lilies, which I would like to let you know. Let me first. Oh yeah, and then I have my Petite Treasure braids and some silken colors. So I've been separating them and putting them on these rings. So there's one in here. Let me find it. Where is he at? Okay, it's this color. It is called Mint Julep. It is die lot CS 3111022. So this color here, which is a water lily, I asked the sales lady over at Kelsey's for her opinion as well, and we thought it is a great match for Gloriana Kadia, stop. For the Gloriana Lavender Ice, which I can never find. And they look exactly alike, so if you need a lavender ice and you can't find it, I would suggest that one. The Mint Julep. It is number 311. The die lot that I have for this one is CS 31111022. And if you are on the Chatelaine support group, I actually posted that there. So you're good to go on that one. Okay, so let me just show you what I kind of worked on, which, like I said, is not much. And I was going to explain why. So one of the first things woo, Kadia, stop it. It's like a child. I swear. She just can't. So let me grab my bag. So this is my my swan bag. I'm gonna throw something at probably my hair tie. She don't like when I throw things at her. I don't throw anything hard. I usually throw my hair ties at her. So this is gonna actually now. It was holding both my Chatelaine and a owl forest, but now I officially just made this my Chatelaine bag. And then I had started, and then I was waiting for colors. I still have to wait for another 2 colors probably. I started evening in the park, which I'll be putting the what the picture is gonna look like. Only the pictures, what they're gonna look like. No progress, because these are actually new starts of a sort. Okay. So let me just kind of get it. I only made a teeny tiny start because unfortunately I was missing like 2 of the colors, which should be coming in the mail soon. So this is as far as I got to, and I don't think you're gonna be able to see the sparkles on that. So I started the middle here. The first 2 are 2 like different types of sparkles of treasure braids, and then the other one is it's called granite, which I had a little issue, and this is why they say always pay attention to your die lots, because let me see. So this is the one I had originally. This is number 182 granite. So you can barely tell from the photo, but it's mostly gray, and it's a little bit of like maybe a blue into it or anything, but it is totally different from this granite that has blues and greens and a little bit of purple. So those 2 are totally different. So I have to I went and I asked what everybody's thoughts were, and I decided I'm just going to go kind of a back and forth. Like, I'll pick something from this one, I'll pick something from that one, just because. So I do suggest, if you're gonna get do a Chatelaine or anything, get what you're gonna have to get. Sometimes I don't really care for if I'm doing D&C and whatever. I can barely ever tell. Only it's a slightly better, but when it's coming to that stuff, and those are expensive, I'd rather just get it right from the get-go. So I did that. This is being worked on a Fiberlicious linen 32 count, I believe, and it's cherry blush, which is pretty. You can't really well, you kind of can tell. This is really pretty pink, and it has a gray tone into it. But I was able to start it, which I was able to put 73 stitches in. This was the 28th. So I'm gonna pull it out because I'll get to my plans in a bit. So the next thing I worked on, and this is more than just the one day. I was working on this maybe 2 of the days. I can't remember the first day. Oh, okay. This one is in my Mad Hatter. This bag holds all of my Owl Force embroidery patterns. So the one I started doing is the 100 Owls. And this is where we are at. I met my little small goal of I wanted to do at least half of the wreath that goes around that first big owl, and I was able to do it. So let me see if I can do it closer, and you can see those variegations. It is so pretty, and I am doing this on a 40 count 2/2. It's almond milk by Grace Notes Fabrics, and it's so pretty and it's so soft, and I love doing it. It's like I'm gonna bring it back out, of course, because this is something I want to continue because I actually like it. And I am doing this on all the called for variegated flosses from Owl Forest Embroidery. So there's that. And then that one I got a whopping 92 on my second day, and I'm not too sure how much I got on the first day because I didn't put how much time. Oh, so actually I worked on this 3 days. So to get that little half, I did 3 days worth. I know, I'm slow. And the last thing I'm working on is I'm having fun with is my butterfly lace from Chatelaine, and I am almost complete with the little part of the middle. So this is where we're at. I just need to finish this blue, which is Midnight Blue from Gloriana. I know it is kind of crooked, but once I take it off, it's. But right now, like, I'm just super happy with it. Look how cute that is. And I am doing this one actually on markup. I'm able to use markup for this, and it's cool because I can actually do the full entire pattern instead of pages. So that was cool. And this one is being worked on a 32 count high tide. So it's like it reminds me more of like a cloud type thing, like the sky. This is from Bestitch Me. So a lot of my patterns are from Bestitch Me, Grace Notes, and Under the Sea Fabrics. I'm going to try to branch out to other dyers, so because I want to try them out. Okay, so that is it for all the stitching. Now, as I was saying, the reason why I was also not stitching is because of this. My boyfriend for Christmas got me I can actually pull it up without, is a Nintendo Switch. Because, which I think I need yeah, I'm gonna have to charge anyways. Because, oh, what is her handle name? I listen to her all the time. Crafty Gaming Jamie on YouTube. I'll put her link in the description bar, but mostly everybody should know who she is. I'm just saying, she's great. I love all her stuff because it kind of speaks to me a lot more than a lot of YouTubers that I watch. I love all their stuff, but it's like a lot of them don't have the style that I have, and she kind of does, like a little bit, not a lot. So I've been playing my Nintendo Switch, and the game I've been playing is my Digimon. It's the Digimon World Next Order. So I've been playing this one. I've been playing Borderlands, and I have been playing trying to think, the Kingdom Hearts on this one, because I own Kingdom Hearts on PS3 and the PS4. My boyfriend owns Borderlands on the PS4. But I like doing it handheld. I don't know why. I have more coordinations when I play, so I've been playing that. But then I also kind of set up the PS4 and the PS3 because I've been playing other games as well. I didn't even know that I bought a Jumanji game from the newer Jumanji, not the older one. I wish they had an older one though. That one actually sounds a lot more funner than playing. Well, this one's fun too, but like kind of weird. But I was playing that one on the PS4. But then I put in my PS3. I got out my Alice Madness Return game and this other game called Folklore, which is pretty cool. It's like this girl. It's like a 2-story. Like one's about the girl, and then the other one the guy. So you can pick. Like after every chapter, you can pick. Do you want to continue the girl, or do you want to start with the guy? And it's back and forth after every chapter. The girl, she is trying to find answers about her mother, and the guy, he's trying to find the story because he's a reporter. She ended up with this cloak. He ends up being her guardian, and they're able to travel to the fairy world to get to the nether realm, because so they can speak to the dead. It's a pretty good game, and it actually has a little like to get the little. If you ever played the game, you probably know. So once you get like it's like kind of like their soul of the little creatures. You gotta flick your like you're fishing, so you gotta flick it up. So you got to use your arm strength or work out your arms, which is pretty fun. So I've been playing those, trying to catch up on any new dramas in Chinese or Korean. I love watching those. The newest one, which is pretty cool. I like this one. It's called Romance of Twin Flowers, and that one is basically like 2 girls who looked like each other. Somehow both of them at the same time fell into this big old like lake, pond, whatever, and one of them is like super evil, like she beats for the servants, scars them and everything, and the other one is really sweet and actually wants to help people. Well, the one they fish out of the lake was actually the nice one, but she has no memory. But like, and then she wakes up and then everybody is hating on her and stuff, but like she is not acting like her evil self. So like they're really starting to like, what's going on? Why is she being so nice to us? What's she gonna do? But it's soon realized by the husband that that's not his wife that they fished out of the lake. So they're trying to find out who she is and who the other girl is. You get more into it where you find out that the nice one, her father, at the time their mother passed away, I believe. So he was raising both these girls together. They're twins, but he was not able to like take care of both of them at the same time. So he entrusted one of them to his friend, and that friend spoiled the hell out of this little girl. And yeah, so it's a really good story. It's still ongoing, so I can't wait to continue it. I'm kind of waiting for episodes. There's a few that's coming up. Okay, so last thing before I let you guys all go is my plans. So I will try. I'm going to try to get back into my challenge groups, because I actually do enjoy them. I like figuring out what kind of pattern can I use to do this, but I'm not like one who likes to count my stitches, because I never am able to like get how much I need to. So like I feel bad for my teammates that I can't get like 200 stitches, because my max I can probably do is like 100 something, because something always comes up. But I'll try to get back into it. So my next video, either it's just gonna be whatever I felt like working on, or I got into my challenges. So I can tell you is that I want to work on this one, which is butterfly lace. I want to work on my evening in the park. And the last one I also want to work on for the month of April is, this one has a lot of fabric. Not too sure where, there's the up and up. And it's this one, which I only have this part of the middle. It's my Chatelaine, which is purple. Match my hair. So I have that much. It's my Swan Lake Chatelaine, so I'd like to get that back out. And you're probably wondering, where's your other one? Because I don't know if you watched my previous before. I lost all my videos and all my followers. But I do have another Chatelaine going on, and that's Chinese Garden. Unfortunately, I did not have room on that fabric, so I'm going to have to just rip out the stitches from that one and use it for something else, which will most likely be for maybe a long dog, that because I have two little small ones that I just bought. And I'm waiting for the bigger fabric, which should be hopefully coming by May, because last time I spoke with Brandy from Be Stitch Me was that all my fabric should estimate be completed by April. So it's either I'm hoping getting them by May or by June. So no rush because I still have all these ones to go on. But I do know I also want to, not this one, I want to continue working on 100 Owls. I want to bring out this one because it is a sale right now. It officially has started on the Royal Rose Facebook group. It's the Fairyland, and this is still how much I have got going on. So I need to get back into it because I actually do like this pattern. This pattern is pretty cool. No, I need to put it the other way. I still haven't figured out how I want to do things. Like, should I focus on like a bag or so? Because I have all my, I will show you that in a second. The other one I want to make sure I bring out and continue is this one, which is my Peacock Garden. I have a couple others in here, so I have that one, and then the other one is by Autumn Lane Stitchery, which this is as much as I got into so far. So we're still on part 1, and this is the Dark Queen of the Earth. So I'm gonna get on this one. And I need to rip out the stitches that are in for Dark Queen of the Sea. And one of my other goals to do is that I've been converting Dark Queen of the Sea into max stitch so that I can work it on Pattern Keeper or on markup, doesn't matter which one. But also because I was trying to make the changes to the fishes. But I'm not too sure if I'm in love with the fishes that I created. One or two of them I like, but I might switch around the colors. I don't know, or just figure out colors wise. So I gotta figure that part out. Let me see what else. I'm going to try to continue in. Oh, I don't know if I have a picture of it or where my phone is. Let me see if I have a picture of it. But I've also been putting Pandemic by Long Duck Sampler into my max stitch as well, just so that I can figure out my colorway and what the colors I want or the style I want, because I'm not really good with picking them. Whatever, I need to visualize it. And let me see, I don't know if I still have the picture or if I deleted it. So it's not there. Might be on my Instagram. Yes, it is. So this is the first part that I got, and for Pandemic. So this is page 1. As you can probably tell, it's Nightmare Before Christmas. So I have a thing where I have pretty much put a line down the page, so it's going to be 4 sections. So first section is going to be Nightmare Before Christmas. And then I know I think I want to do like an Alice in Wonderland in another corner. So it's pretty much all my favorite type of spooky kind of, or my favorite TV show type thing. So I have to see. But I know I'm going to put them all in 4s. But this is so far what I got. I started working on page 2. So once I get the first row completed, then I will be stitching that up while I work on the next row. So this is gonna be fun. And do you like my Oogie Boogie? I found this on a I can't do it. I found it on like Google. I just googled Oogie Boogie or whatever on for cross stitch, and that one came up and it's really cute. I added a bat. I tried to add like a 0 as the little squirrel. So it's coming out really cute. So I can't wait to continue that. Let's see what else I was working on. I'm also working on doing a conversion for Miss Cherry Blossom. So the Miss Cherry Blossom that I had going on already, I'm going to rip out those stitches and I'm going to start putting it into max stitch. So I'm going to make the actual one, because someday I might want to just do the colors, their actual pattern, or I might just continue that one and have 2 of them, but I still want to make a conversion, because I think I would probably want it on a different fabric, and that strawberry, because that one's good for how it is now, but the way I want to do is make it more gothy. So yeah, I'm weird. Anything? Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna get back to doing my Alice Madness Return salve. That's supposed to be similar to the Alice salve from Force Embroidery. So I got lots of stuff to work on, and I got a lot of video games still want to play. So I'm not too sure when my next video will be. It could be in a week, it could be in 2, or at the end of the month. We'll see. But I'll also keep you always updated on my Instagram if a new video will be coming out. I might even just post like, hey, I will probably have a video on this day, but I don't think I will, just because I kind of do this spontaneously sometimes, but I do need to add that to my journal. But yep, that is it for now. Like I said, I just want to work on these ones. I might pull out other projects if I get back into my cross stitching challenge groups. If not, I know I do want to focus on my Chatelaines. That's why I have the butterfly lace still in the Q-snap, and I'm also considering, I don't have it with me, I don't know if I showed it in my last one, but I did buy myself this little stand for streaming. So I might end up doing a silent stitch with me, which means I probably pre-recorded it, because like I said, I don't have that many followers, so there's no point of me doing a live stream if there's not gonna be really anybody there. But I want to probably do like one that's already recorded, so, and then I'll just come up with something to talk about, or if not, I'll put music on it, because I've seen where a lot of people do music. So well, that's it for now. I hope you have a great rest of your day, or evening, night, whatever time you're watching this. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and continue stitching. Bye for now.